I'm going to continue past my recorders just to see what we get in this next little section. I've been here before, but it was July, or no, it was June. It was around this time, actually. It's also afternoon at the time. I like comparing and contrasting. I do remember red starts being pretty predominant here, but I do remember Swainson's thrush being here too.
In the second half of this hike, I'll be seeing how far I can get down this trail in the time I have allotted for myself. Partly so I can see some new things, but also because I plan on hiking from the south side of this trail soon, and I'd like to know if I could possibly cover the entire trail this year. My name is Rob, and this is Songbirding.
Oh, we got a red start coming up to me, a male. They're always so curious. There he is. Yeah, there he is. Oh, I can hear the ticking of a myrtle warbler, also known as yellow-rumped warbler. Looks like some more trail maintenance was done here. Not very much, but some. It's black-throated blue warbler, or black-throated green warbler. It's amazing the sheer numbers of red start in here. Just everywhere I go, if you get anything out of the season, it'll be red starts. We're in a mix of jack pine, white spruce, white cedar, a little bit of birch, a little bit of tamarack, but predominantly the white cedar and jack pine. And of course, not very far from Lake Huron, we can hear it from here. could spend a season in here and have the world's largest collection of redstart songs. Oh, we got a yellowthroat coming up now. Alright, I'm coming up in the next bay, which last time was, I feel like last time was too flooded for me to cross. It does not look like that this time. Huh. Yeah, this is pretty wide open. Why? I guess it's being fed in from an upstream source that has not been very productive, I guess. I don't know. Well, I'll walk a little further here, cover some new territory. Belted kingfisher. Lots of driftwood here. Bit more wind. A lot of black-throated green warblers. Definitely myrtle warblers here. Song sparrow. What I'm hoping to do here is walk far enough south that I've covered a significant portion of the north end Pine Tree Point in terms of the trail. And then I will enter from the south side, Pine Tree Harbor, and hike up to here, and thus have everything covered trail-wise. At least once. Got some annoyed black-throated green warblers here. And here's a myrtle warbler up ahead. looking now at the myrtle warbler. It's in a dead tamarack. So this section has a lot more black spruce. A little bit of white spruce. Let's get closer to this myrtle warbler. Don't see as much jack pine here, in that I don't really see any jack pine here. There's the black-throated green warbler as well. So that myrtle warbler tends to have that trill that follows with a lower trill that's shorter. It's kind of lazy sounding to me. Like that. Dee 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 dee. Okay. Spend a couple more minutes on these trails. Just want to step into this one last wooded section. Take a quick listen. It's got a different habitat to it, from what I can tell. Not terribly different from the region, but different from some of the stuff I was just walking through. This one's white cedar, black spruce, and tamarack. And hemlock. Hemlocks are kind of a little new. Don't think I had many of those on the way in. Oh, and we have a canopy here. It's not a high one, but we do have a canopy. Much less rocky, more peaty, more bouncy the ground. Better to walk on. Certainly a much more enjoyable hike, this part. This green warbler has a slight note that's a bit off. Okay, that one was fine. That's the one that's ticking too. So if you have an ear for it, you'll notice that that black-throated green has one note that's different. It's interesting when you can pick out an individual bird by song. Of course, lots of redstarts here too. Making a lot of ticking sounds. That chick, 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 chick. That's all black-throated green. And it's that individual. So he's worked up about something. It could be about me walking into their territory. Could just be another territorial spat going on with another black-throated green. Alright, I'm gonna walk for another little bit here. See if I can find a landmark to turn around at. Then once I've done that, I can head back and then come in from the south another time. Come to that landmark. Alright, I think my landmark, let's see. I'll give it one more. So this section is dominated by black-throated green warblers. Passed into the territory of two more of them, two more males. And he stopped singing for me. Oh, here's a nice spot. So I think I found my turnaround point. It's a little meadow. A lot of yellow flowers here. I don't know if these are ground sorrel or something else. Oh, there's definitely some buttercups here too. It's either a ground sorrel or a ragwort. In the meadow here. Not much song in this section. This open area. Alright, time to turn around. And we're going to walk back through the section with all of those black-throated green warblers. We'll probably hear that unique male song again. As we pass through, see if you can spot him. by ear. Very mossy in here too. Sound is quite heavily dampened because of the amount of moss. The ground cover is actually predominantly moss. Moss and dead cedar leaves. Well, that was rather uneventful. Oh, here we go. There's our unique male. It's funny how it's definitely warm enough here for me to be sweating quite a bit. I'm getting a fair bit of sun, but I am also able to see my breath in the sun. Oh, we had a vireo here. He wasn't here when we walked through here before. Because he was on break. He's going very quiet now. I can actually still hear him. He's just singing quietly to himself. There we go. So that, of course, is a red-eyed vireo. Generally a bit of an all-day singer. I guess I walked by while he was on break. To be fair, it seems like he doesn't have much competition here. So I'm not hearing any other red-eyed vireos. There's not much of a canopy here, but still some. That's different from the section I initially walked through. Enough for one to breed, but not much more than that. I gotta quicken my pace, get back to where my recorder is at. back to the American Redstart section, which seems to have a pine warbler now too. There we go. A pine warbler on the right. Stop for him for a moment. I believe it's only the males that sing, the pine warblers. This one's not a very frequent singer, it seems like. Maybe 20 seconds between songs. We got a myrtle warbler here too. All right. I'm in a little bit of a hurry, so I'm not gonna hang around the pine warbler for too much longer. We'll hear them as we leave. So I've had a couple of recorders set down here. Got some choice spots on the way in. One where the black and white warbler was. One at the river. I think I will attach to the end of this some of those recordings, just maybe some highlights.
Songbirding in the Quietude was recorded, engineered, narrated, and created by me, Rob Porter, with cover art and logo design by Lauren Helton and Creative Commons music from REW. If you'd like more nature-related audio content, visit the newly updated website at songbirding.com, where you can buy my new audiobook called Songs and Sounds, Volume 1, which includes over 15 hours of new content.